Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippyGaming. So in today's video, I'm kind of excited to say, we're actually talking about Terraria 1.4 because we're looking at the very first spoiler we've seen since the release of Journey's End. Now you can kind of understand why things have been pretty slow since then. You unveil quite a lot, you kind of want to keep your secrets close to your chest. You don't want to say too much afterwards, you know, because you've already given out so much. We got like months worth of spoilers in a quick video. So today we're actually talking about a kind of small spoiler. Usually I skip these kind of things, but it's small, but it has a very big impact on the game. And I feel like it's something that you will hear and get very excited about because I know I did. And this will be my very first spoiler in total darkness since the trailer. And I'm excited for that. I'm excited to be back in the dark. I don't want to know anything. I want to craft my theories and get them wrong and deliver them to you, and that's the way I like it. So today we're looking at two messages from Senex on the official Terraria Discord, which is pretty much where she's been sharing the majority of things recently. So let's take a look at them. So the first message read, if you want a little tease for your troubles, and we'll talk about that part later, we are working on a new boss for 1.4 right now. So yeah, that's right, they're working on a brand new boss. Now, you may be thinking back to the Blood Nautilus in the trailer. Well, if you look to the bottom, there wasn't actually a boss health bar, therefore, it's not actually a boss, right? So this is the first confirmation that we've had that a brand new boss is coming in 1.4, and that's great for players like me. I know some people, they get these small Terraria updates, and that's just enough for them. You know, it adds in wiring, it adds in a few new blocks, some enemies. That's what they want in their updates. I've always leaned into the category of new bosses, and I play a lot of Terraria mods to kind of get around that. I like fighting bosses in any game that I can get a hold of, basically. I like a good boss fight. So knowing that we're getting a new one in Terraria, it's pretty exciting. It's been a while since we've had the last one. Betsy is technically a boss, but even before that, the last one was the Moon Lord. Pretty good boss, obviously, to end the game on, but I am excited for more. Now, we did actually get to find out what this boss is kind of like. I'm excited for this. So, Senex wrote, assets were just completed and Uri has started the code work yesterday. She will be a beautiful bullet hell. That's exciting. There are not a lot of bosses in Terraria currently in vanilla that actually shoot out projectiles you need to dodge. The majority of Terraria bosses are about, hey, can you dodge the boss? Can you flank it? Can you get out of its way? Other than the twins, you know, with the one that shoots lasers, other than that one in particular, a lot of them just kind of stand there and they, you know, they just thrust a hand at you or something. I'm thinking of Golem, right? I'm thinking of Golem, how it just kind of thrusts something at you. I'm excited for a bullet hell. When I think of it, my mind does jump to Supreme Calamities from the Calamity mod. I don't think it'll be anything like that, but a bullet hell. Yeah, I like it. So for the first bit of Terraria 1.4 news, I think that's pretty big. A new boss. I'm excited. Now, the reason Senex was referring to people's troubles, it was because yesterday they had to make the announcement that the beta version of Terraria Mobile will not be launching on Android. And it's important to note here, the actual full game is going to launch on iOS and Android at the exact same time. They realized last minute, it seems, that if they give it to people on Android, it can be very easily leaked, and they don't want it leaked. You know, it hurts game sales. It means that people are playing a non-final version. The important thing to remember is that the beta of mobile was not to test the game. It was almost a competition all the way through, you know, can you win access to the beta, essentially? It was like gifting people early access, almost. So, it won't affect development. Thank God, you know, development will still be fine. It's unfortunate that these things happen, but with a history of Terraria getting leaked, I can understand why they're not doing it. I do think maybe it's something that should have been put into consideration early on, but they probably didn't realize, right? They've never done an Android beta before, you know, this is completely new for them. But it is true, an Android app can just be downloaded and shared. It's literally the easiest thing going, so I fully get it. Like I'm on board for the ban. iOS is obviously a lot harder, still possible, but harder, and requires a lot more manipulation. But that's apparently going through, so that's going to be cool. Some people are going to get their hands on it early. I'm excited. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for today's Terraria news video. It's been a little while since we did one of these. I'm glad to be back. If you guys didn't know, I actually have a Minecraft Let's Play going on my second channel. If you haven't seen it yet, we're only 7 episodes in. You can jump in right now. We're currently working on this like cave house that kind of leads out into this open area. And I'm looking for a little bit of help. If you're a builder and you know your blocks, come and give me some advice. But I just thought I'd give you a heads up about that one. All right, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.